the NFT space started popping off.
Yes.
Early last year.
Yes.
You, similar to the Pokemon thing, urged I do my research, and there's an infamous call that we had.
Yep.
And I see clips of it going viral online. It was a CryptoPunks call.
Yeah.
Beast was on it, Casey Neistat was on it, and we loaded up on CryptoPunks. And since then, you have continued to consume in the space and educate yourself in the space and then create in the space, which is kind of a similar journey to what I've done.
Yes.
And I'm wondering what about the NFT space made you feel the same way that you felt about social media back in the day?
Humans need to communicate. It's a core thing. And I believe that more than speaking, more than writing, more than singing, the number one way that human beings communicate is by buying things.
Really?
Yeah. Look at what you're wearing right now.
I can't believe it, by the way.
Bro, I've already
look at what you're wearing, by the way. A shawl.
I've already talked about this.
Holy shawl.
So he looks like a Scooby-Doo
It's
character.
probably like $3,000.
Right? He looks like he's about to fight crime.
Here's what's profound about it. 4 years ago, if he saw someone wearing this, he would take a total shit on that person. Today, it's him communicating a lens of creativity, a lens of wealth. It could be, that's exactly right. So why I bring that up, if you look around, like what everyone's wearing and what, like it's humans communicate through what they buy. Fashion is a $1 gajillion industry. A $1 gajillion industry.
Is that a real thing? The word
No.
you're saying? Okay. People are at home like,
D's
hang
and
on a
F's.
second.
D's and F's.
Does he have-
D's and F's.
Is there a PowerPoint?
We make up words because we're
to support that?
confident that we won't get the right word down.
Really?
It is one of the biggest industries in the world. We all buy sneakers and t-shirts and hoodies and hats and all sorts of things that really cost $4 and $9 and $22. And we spend $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 because that's how people communicate. They communicate in reverse too. People dress down when they get wealthy. Like it's not just I'm going to show, people are like, oh yeah, I'm just going to show you rich. That's not true at all. It goes the other way. The way people wear their hair, their facial hair. There's a million ways to communicate because of what you buy. I thought social media was going to be huge because I thought people were going to use pictures to communicate, and I ended up being more right than I even thought. It became the framework, right? I think NFTs are going to be that for our society, and it has a utilitarian value. It is the biggest technology shift since the internet. The blockchain, the consumer blockchain is the biggest new thing since the internet itself. And more importantly, here's why everyone's fucking it up. Everyone's thinking about it like it's the internet, which is why they don't understand it. When the big joke of, well, I'll just right click and save it. It's a JPEG, ha, 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 is when people are basically turning into their mothers. What I mean by that is all the same kids that made fun of their parents for not having an iPhone when they had a BlackBerry, or for not having, older, my generation, not like most parents wouldn't do email. They were scared, or buying things online, or all those things. Watching a bunch of 20 and 30-year-olds that think they're cool, think they're dominating, that think they're winning, shit on NFTs makes me smile because I'm like, if these people knew that they had just turned into their parents, they'd be devastated. They are demonizing a new clear technology because of a lack of interest to do the work.
I will.
Yeah, we shifted my opinion. That's the first time
for
ever.
sure. I will play the other side,
Please,
and this comes as a avid investor. In
Yeah,
NFTs.
please,
I've spent a ton of money
Yep.
on them. I believe that there has, also been a tremendous irresponsibility within the NFT creation community to drive that belief set.
I couldn't agree with you
Right.
more.
And so that sucks. And we've talked about that irresponsibility a lot in the show. Rug pulls,
It's the
shit
worst.
projects, abandoning
It's the worst.
roadmaps.
Yeah.
And so
But that happens with everything,
for sure.
right?
Bad actors.
Especially when a lot of money's in play.
Yeah.
I can't wait. It's funny. My whole life I feared getting older because I love life and I want to live forever. But I'd be lying if I didn't say, I see, there's some cool stuff to this. I actually can't wait to chop it up in 20 years 15 years when you guys are this and I'm the next version. I'm going to be like, see, like the patterns, you see them again.
Right.
When I was 22, the internet was doing this. We had internet companies like pets.com worth $17 billion doing $0 in revenue. So this bad behavior that we're seeing now from influencers and like a lot of the insecure people that want a quick bag, people are ruining if the kids that are making $1 million on rug pull realized how all the A players are talking about them, they'd be devastated. They're 22, they're scamming people, they're pumped because they have $1 million right now and they bought a cool fat place in the fucking hills. And meanwhile, all the players that actually matter have just eliminated them from any consideration to do business with
Moving
them.
forward, yeah. It's over.
What about this type of mindset?
So this is what always happens. It's what happens. Let me just
No,
finish.
no, please finish.
You know, influencers, there's bad influencers too. Brand deals, oh, they're ruining it. It works itself out. Right now, your statement is exactly right. One of the biggest reasons that people are confused about this is there's bad acting. The problem is before there was bad acting, because bad acting is a 9-month phenomenon, not an 18-month phenomenon. Before there was bad acting, everybody still said the same thing.
But can I ask you the NFT thing? Because
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
there's a few people that are
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
it
of
that
course.
are on the same boat. I never really talk about it because I truly don't care about it. And that's the lack
great.
of knowledge.
No,
and-
it's
and-
not. That's like not caring. This goes back to detaching yourself from personal opinion. I don't think I like anything. I like the Jets.
Tag sales.
You know, and
Tag
yeah, I
sales.
do like garage
Tag
sales.
sales.
But like,
Garage sales.
you know, when people like one thing that I see a lot, definitely in this genre of like popular culture, which you guys play in heavy, that's amazing. Like you don't like it, that's good.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with is it something or can it be beneficial for you to raise awareness for a nonprofit or to do business or
He's good at that.
So this is what I was going to kind of
Please.
tackle on. My biggest strength on earth, that's where I'm at today, is I learn not from my mistakes, from other people's mistakes. I watch somebody touch the fire and I'm like, wow, he just burned the fuck out of himself.
It's
I'm not
why
going to do
it's why
that.
you're good at stand up.
So
It's
I
all
would rather
observation.
hang
Yeah.
back for 5 years,
Just
watch all these clowns.
do you know for a fact he's good? Have you seen him ever?
No, I don't
Dude, you
know.
tweeted out that I was amazing.
Well, don't take my word for it. I'm
That's
just
fine.
saying, how do we know?
I
he
always
wears that
take your
shirt.
word.
I really should.
I love that shirt, by the way. But he's definitely saying something, which is like, hey, artsy friends, be my friend.
Be my friend, please.
Please, artsy.
Is that a bad outlook? And is that me being my mom and dad being like, yo, let me just hang back for 5 years and see what they're doing
it's,
and let
it's
and let me
really
learn from
funny.
them.
My take, especially like nuances from afar and now some energy together. My take is that's an interesting framework for you because you're so intuitively strong. It shouldn't take you that long. I think you're self-aware too. So that means like I jump into everything first, just like you walk into the room and you'll never waver. All my friends are like, why are you jumping into NFTs? You've left so much money on the table to protect your reputation. This thing could be crazy. I'm like, you don't understand the blockchain.